Okay, so we're live, Facebook family. I just want to make sure we're live on Instagram. We're trying to do a lot tonight.
Bear with us.
There we are. We are live on Instagram too. That is so cool. Okay, so tonight we're live on 3 platforms. We're live on Facebook.
Wow.
We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and we're live on Instagram.
Wow.
So it's been a minute. I think we haven't been on together since November. It's been a long time. I know, Kamina, it's been a long time. You'll probably start to see more of me than both of us together because my girl is busy. She busy. She busy. Y'all.
I'm busy off the platform. He's busy. He's busy on the platform.
I'm busy for you. Amen. For church and for Grace Conversations and for Purpose Architecting and all the good things that we've been doing.
All that fun stuff.
All the fun stuff, yeah. So welcome to the Bounce Back Podcast with Dr. Heraclio, Coach Johnny. I gotta, I'm always working through my identity. And then we got
Mrs. Paulette Wyatt. Mrs. Wyatt. That's what I'm known as.
That's what the teachers call it. That's what the students call you, right?
That's why my students, my staff, my colleagues.
Okay.
Miss Wyatt. Mrs. Wyatt.
Mrs. Wyatt. Okay. Yeah. I hope it's Mrs.
That's an ongoing conversation. We have at work.
Okay. Whether it be Miss Wyatt or Mrs. Wyatt. Okay.
You know.
Explain more.
Well, it's just you naturally call the person Miss.
Okay.
You don't assume the students, colleagues, co-workers.
Okay.
It's like usually a lot of times you just say Mrs., but nobody ends up remembering Mrs. And usually it's quick. It's like, oh, class, this is Miss Wyatt. Miss Wyatt, so.
Okay.
And so really, yeah. I mean, I do correct people, and
it's okay, babe. It's okay. Whatever you say, when you do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Or sometimes I'm just called Wyatt.
Just called Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Okay. So tonight we got my red shirt on. She got her red lips on. Amen. And we're here tonight. Lord have mercy, Miss Wyatt. She forgot she's Sister Wyatt too. But anyway, she Mrs. Wyatt.
I'm Mrs. Wyatt.
She Mrs. Wyatt. We're here to do a special Valentine's Day kind of episode. We know Valentine's Day is coming up.
Right.
And so tonight we want to talk about what that means, but also, Valentine's is about romance and love, but we want to also talk about the love that kind of sustains us beyond the holiday, right? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We hope that it's going to help you.
Yeah.
Amen. To just be relaxed, hang out with us. Amen. And talk about Valentine's Day. We're not going to be here long. Just wanted to really catch up with you guys and say hello. So talk about it, Miss P. What about being together with your man after all these years? This year's going to be how many years?
This year is going to be our 29th Valentine's together.
29th Valentine's. Wow. Okay, you went there. 29th Valentine's.
Together, but our 25th married.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. That's right. 29th together.
4 years. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I count before that, but okay, we'll do the 29 years.
Do you want to count? What, you want to count? No. Yeah.
We'll leave that alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after 29 years, what would you say sustains a relationship?
What sustains a relationship? Well,
after 29 Valentines.
Wow, because after a while you kind of run out what to do. But I think
not sustains a Valentine's Day.
What sustains a relationship? What sustains a relationship? I think it's romance is important, but I think it's really how you treat each other randomly, like on a typical Tuesday night.
Okay.
I think an example for that would be when you go downstairs and you bring me up a cup of coffee on a Saturday morning.
Okay.
You make my coffee just how I like it with a lot of sugar, even though you disagree. Mm-hmm. But you still make it light and sweet, and those little things. That those are the things. A lot of those are like little building blocks, I think, that sustain a relationship, that helps sustain a relationship, because it's thoughtful, it's sweet. It's random.
Sweet like the coffee.
It's random.
Okay.
So that's what I think.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know if that meant so much to you. a cup of coffee on the Saturday.
Yeah.
It's only on the Saturday it happens. No, sometimes I try to make the coffee downstairs, but we just be running during the week. We just be running fast. But Saturday morning, we have time. I could go downstairs.
Right.
Yeah, that one day in a week. Where
and it's and so some Saturdays are just busy. So it's always a nice surprise.
Right.
It's never an expectation for me. So when you do it, it's like, oh, thank you. Okay. So little things like that. And those little things stack up to, feeling understood, appreciated, seen. And those, I think, help sustain a relationship.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What about you?
So it's amazing that you said what helps sustain a relationship. So for me, I think over time, what I've learned to do with you as a couple together is learn how to kind of be together in good times and be together in bad times or times of challenge and conflict. I think earlier on, whenever there was a challenge or conflict, we made each other the problem.
Yes.
We made each other the problem. So instead of facing the problem, we faced each other. And I find that whatever you face during conflict that's what you fight.
Okay. So unpack that. What is that? You mean example?
So we have a conflict.
What is that?
I'm trying not to be the teachy guy, but I'll just say, okay.
No, but somebody could be asking you, what does that look like?
So when the last time we had what's the last argument we had? Because we argued. So let's say we are talking about getting you to work on time or something like that, something simple like that. We can, if we turn toward each other during a conflict, you'll say it's my fault. I don't care about you getting on time or something. Maybe something like that. That makes me the problem. And the problem is not that. The problem is getting you to work on time. That's the problem.
Right.
Okay. And so we say, okay, if that's the challenge, we got to face the challenge, and not face each other,
but face the challenge.
And then what happens, I think, and then when we do that, it actually brings us closer because we like, okay, we're working together to handle this problem. Whether it might be getting you to work on time,
I have a perfect
saving the
example.
money for a new house. What's that?
I remember when I was in school, and I come home, I cook dinner. But when you come from work, I'm teaching now, so I'm working all day. So I really have to. My last year of school, come home. I was still trying to come home, cook dinner, and go to school. And it got really frustrating. Like I wouldn't even finish dinner and Abby would have to finish it. And I got really frustrated about it. And you paused. And I normally in the past, I would have said, well, I got to cook dinner for all of y'all, but I expressed to you my frustration, and your response to me was, well, let's figure out how we could do this. What do you need, to make this less stressful? And I was like, well, if I don't have to cook dinner and I could just come home and just decompress for 5 minutes and then get off on the class, that would help things. And then you were like, yeah, Abby could cook, right? Abby, you cooking on Wednesdays. And she ended up cooking on Wednesdays. And it was like, so instead of us facing the challenge,
instead of you blaming me or the kids or
you blaming me for not expressing myself, just showing frustration,
or telling you don't care about us, you only have time for work and school, you don't have time for us anymore. We understood that was a season in life. That's what we said. That's a season in life,
and we looked at it,
and so it's not going to be like this all the time. And I think even from there, we still continue to have our days in which I share some time in the kitchen, and you have your days when you're in the kitchen.
And Abby has her day now too.
The only person that don't cook is TJ. And that's okay. That's okay because he can't.
He can survive.
He can survive. So,
so that's an example. That's something where so
we turn toward the problem. The problem wasn't me or you or the kids. The problem was time. The problem was the challenge of too many things to do, not enough time, and then prioritizing what needed to get done in that season. What needed to get done for you was work and school. We could survive. We could order out.
I mean, everybody was grown.
I can cook. Everybody was grown. It's not like we had little kids.
Anymore, exactly.
So, and then when we talked about that, you almost like had an aha moment or something.
It's like, because you're operating, in an old muscle that has changed. Where it's not just me, but the whole house can contribute to that one thing. And so,
Okay. So we turn toward the conflict. And I think in regular times, we tended before to turn toward to issues.
Oh yeah.
Right. So like when there's arguments, you turn toward each other. When you're supposed to do the other, turn toward the challenge. And then during regular life, we turn toward the schedule, the next sermon, the next class, and now
the next service.
And the next service, and instead of turning toward each other in those ordinary moments.
Right.
And then a day like Valentine's Day, now we're trying to turn toward each other when we don't have the practice of doing it.
And it's awkward.
It's awkward. Yeah. Okay, how do we do this again?
Yeah.
Because we haven't done it since. We haven't done it since you've been dating.
Or do I really have to do this?
Right. So I think that's what's just learning.
Right.
Being aware of each other and where the challenges that we face. And so all right.
And that takes teamwork.
Teamwork is the dream work. Talk about that a little bit more. What you mean?
Well, I mean, for that particular situation, I didn't realize it, but a lot of times with me, I'm noticing the older I get better, I got to pause and slow down. And so that's how you anchor me. You tend to tell me to pause and slow down. Like even in Grace Conversations on Friday, he was like, "You talking too fast." I was like, "Oh," and I slowed down because I had so much in here to get out, And so he was able to allow me. He was able to, say pause and let's look at the problem together. And then I was able to like take a breath and see it clearly. So yeah,
that's cool. Okay, so I helped you a little bit, huh?
A lot. You helped me a lot. You do.
Okay. All right. So this part gonna be a little I don't know how you're gonna take this part.
Okay, let's see.
But so we've known each other almost all our lives, right? We grew up in the same ecosystem, the same church.
Yep.
I was born in January. You were born in March, 2 months apart. It's weird, y'all, right? So we've known each other since forever. And a lot of y'all know, a few of y'all know the story. Okay. And sometimes I sit down with a sense of, the word I used today was amazement, because when you think about our journey, not like it's some magical, mystical journey. I'm not looking at it that way.
It's not a myth.
But yeah, but just kind of like how did we make it here? Amen. Because a lot of things could have went different and went sideways as we talk sometimes in our personal conversations. Because what I appreciate most isn't just that we found each other, is that I think over this our 29 years. So you were saying this the other day. You were saying we've known each other probably longer than we've known anybody else. Right?
Yeah.
Because at our age, we've been together, living together, being together a lot longer than we lived in our parents' house
with our siblings.
And our siblings,
yeah.
So we know each other. So in that, we've become partners.
Right.
We become you're dating.
Right.
You're friends, and then you're dating, and then you're lovers.
Right.
And all the things.
You're a couple.
Yeah. And now you're at this stage where we are companions.
Right.
Well, not companions, partners. So what surprises you? What surprises you most about us today? So you think about us today. What surprises you most about us now as compared to when we were younger? Talk about that.
Good question. What surprises me about us today as opposed to when we were younger?
Yeah.
For me, I would say it's the fact that we recover faster. And what I mean by that is, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, if something would happen between us, we would hold it more. And then as you hold it, things fester. And I think one thing we've learned, I think within the last few years, is to not let things fester, to talk about it, and to recover. And sometimes it still amazes me because, and I'll ask you, I'll be like, "We good?" I'll be like, "I'm over it. We good." I have to double check with you. Be like, you sure we good? You know, you not faking? And you be like, nah, we good. You know, we talked about it, we good. And I'm like, oh wow, you know. So I'm even now still adjusting to that. But that's one thing I do notice. We communicate things more. We're learning how to listen and understand each other. So I understand you more, and I feel that you understand me more. And with that comes empathy, and with that empathy, we're able to, when we do have a conflict and a little tussle, we are able to recover from it faster.
Okay, so you feel like we're
not there yet.
Okay,
but we recover faster.
We're
now.
Better than we were before.
We're better than we not where we should be, and we'll be saying that till we're not here anymore.
But just like that. Yeah.
But we're not where we were 25 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago.
Wow.
So there's movement, and movement means growth. So that amazes me.
Right.
What about you?
In terms of what surprises me about us now?
Yeah, what surprises you about us now?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm asking you because I want you to. I'm here to listen to you. That's my way of getting you to talk to me.
Oh, okay.
What surprises me about us now than compared to when we were younger? I feel like we have more security now. I feel like before we've shared these kind of things. We've shared the idea that I think we know each other. It's like you said, we talk more and deeply.
And we understand each other.
The other thing is it understand? I think it's know each other. I think we've talked in such a way lately where there's things I've talked to you about over the last maybe 5 to 10 years that it took me a long time, because you're dating and you're presenting your best self.
Yes.
And so it's only after a while when you really begin to feel safe and trust the person, that you begin to really open up. It takes a lot to open up about past pains. I understand you now more, but because we talk about our families and stuff.
Right.
I think we have time now to talk about those things, because I think when we're
at a different
stage, it was about raising the kids, getting the kids to school. Like I look at my brothers right
budgeting.
now. Yeah,
doing all of that budgeting.
Yeah.
Figuring.
I don't know if we budgeted well, but yeah, back in the day. But yeah, we were trying to.
We were trying to. We were always behind the 8 ball.
Yeah. So we had to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, being resourceful. So I don't think we had the time.
Right.
Well, not the time. We didn't have the space to really get to know each other as much as we needed the space to raise a family, survive, pay our bills, do ministry, because that's always been a part of our life.
Right. And we were the first to do everything. We were the first to be married and the first to have kids and the first. So with that came a certain level of closure as opposed to having space.
Say it again. That closure part?
It was less space to get to know each other because we were busy. We were busy at the forefront.
Yeah. And almost putting up a facade of the Paulette and Johnny show. The myth of Paulette and Johnny. And so, the myth of Paulette, myth is important.
Okay.
So you need the myth, but we are talking to people who are married, and you've been married for a long time. So
you've been together.
We want to reassure you that we're not perfect or anything like that, but we spent a lot of time because we're a church couple.
Yes.
So there's always been a lot of pressure on us to perform Paulette and Johnny, as opposed to actually know who we were.
Right.
So I think now that the kids are grown, I think as we've gone through our 40s, there's this young lady named, her Instagram is Fumi something. I know Fumi. She has this, and she was talking about the fact that at 30, I complimented her. I'm gonna look for it, y'all. So my girl Fumi, she used to live here in New York with us, and then
you actually married her husband. Fumi
I married them a few years ago. I married them in 2014.
Yes.
So they've been married now for it'll be 12 years in September.
12 years, yeah.
But she said something really amazing, I thought, yesterday. And when she said it, I was like, yo, That's how I felt back then. She said something like, I'm looking for your page for me so I could give people your Instagram so they could, because what you said was so insightful.
Profound.
It was insightful. Not necessarily profound. Because sometimes the most insightful things don't have to be profound.
Right.
But it's so clear. It's such a clear thought. She's in her late 30s. She said that, not me. And in my late 30s, she says, I still feel like a kid or a child.
Wow.
Something like that. And when she said it, I was like, yeah, that's how I felt in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it at the point. What I'm amazed at her, she can already tell. Like, you're still playing at being an adult.
Right. Right.
You're trying to raise your kids. And,
yes.
and I think that's what, but you still looking to your parents for help.
Yes. They're still,
you're still trying to, you're trying to raise your kids while you're trying to find yourself.
And find your
and
way.
Fool me, you're like 6 years away. Because when you get into your 40s, what's going to happen is you're going to start to feel grown.
Yes.
It's in your late 40s that you know you grown. I talked to my dad, Paulette, lately. I'm like, who is talking to my dad like
Look,
that?
I hear you talk to your
me?
dad. And,
is that me talking to daddy like that? Yeah, because I'm grown now. Fool me, I'm grown now.
He grown.
It's like late 40s, moving into your 50s. My dad was like, you're going to do this. I said, no, we're not doing that today, Dad.
And then you said,
I said, huh? I said that.
And then you continue to say, this is what we're going to do.
This is what we're going to do, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, because it takes, you have to raise your kid. It's an age. It's also a set of events. When you get them kids out your house, they're not even out your house, but when you get them to the stage where they can be on their own.
Yes. And you know they'll be okay.
When you've done this, we'll have another episode one day, maybe me by myself, or I'll invite Paulette.
The second half?
We'll talk about. See, I don't believe in the second half. I believe in 3 semesters.
The 3 semesters. The second trimester. Second semester.
So no, we moved into the third.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well,
fortunately and unfortunately,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, there's 3 semesters of life.
That's another talk.
That's another talk show.
So you got to.
The life you live outside is a mirror of the life you lived in the womb. You spend 3 trimesters in the womb. You spend 3 trimesters in life. Let's get back to our loving romantic talk.
Okay.
So
he's talking about fool me.
Yeah, and the fact that she said
she felt like
she felt like a kid. So I identify with that. I think you have to go through all of that, finish with that, to really begin to know who you are. And you have to go through that. Yeah. So I know you because you know you. Okay. Break that down. It takes a while for you to figure yourself out. It does. That's what Fumi was talking about. Yeah, I'm blowing you all the way up for me. Because what you said was so profound. Look, I need to text we got to have you and Willie on the show one day. We do. So we can talk about 30s versus 40s. Yes. I'm mad at you because you're still in your 30s. Just want to say that. And looking fabulous. And looking, doing makeup and stuff online. But anyway, I'm gonna share this with you. But I think you might be on Instagram watching. But we got 3 people. Hi. Yeah, hi y'all. So that's the challenge. The challenge is it takes a while before you can have enough time to reflect on your life and kind of get to know who you are. Yes. What you love, what you like, what you don't like. What you've been doing out of performance as opposed to what you've been doing out of authenticity. Right. I feel like the last 5 years, more than that, with you becoming a teacher, right? 9 years, right? Now you're not Paulette, the girl I was dating, Paulette, the girl I imagined, right? Because I imagined you to be somebody, but now we're past that. Now I gotten to know who Paulette really is. And that's because Paulette has gotten to know. Paulette's gotten to know who Paulette really is. And I think the same thing's for me too, right? I had to let go of all of these different roles and move into an identity. And then with that, we get to know each other. Right. And I'm loving the person I'm getting to know. Thank you. And I'm loving the person I'm getting to know. And I feel like I'm being reintroduced to someone new. Yeah. Oh, wow. But we always joke about that on our anniversary, right? This is our third. This is our third marriage. About our third marriage. You won't tell them when the first. This is the third one. It's about the third one. Yeah. It's keep gonna on happen. Living, you'll get it. All right. Yeah, if you've been married 7 to 10 years, you're probably in the second one. If you made it to 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So because I don't want to keep everybody on. We got about 10 minutes. Let's see.
But if you're on, share this with a friend. This is a great conversation to have. Please send in your comments. We love to hear what you have to say.
Okay, so I talked about the turning toward each other and the turning toward and the turning through conflict and not turning against each other. And in everyday life, we have to keep turning toward each other. So I talked about that.
Right.
But maybe this Valentine's Day, what we can do, I want to give you a practice that you can do, because it's something I said, but it's something you have to practice, right? So maybe this Valentine's Day, couples don't need a perfect moment. You don't need a perfect moment. We're trying to make perfect moments. Try it, brothers. Do your thing. Try to make the moment sweet. But maybe all you need is 10 minutes to do this. Ask this question. So I'm gonna ask you the question.
Okay, ask the question.
Okay, you ready?
All right, let's see.
Paulette.
Yes.
What helps you feel emotionally safe with me? What makes you feel emotionally safe with me?
It's funny you asked me this question today.
Really?
Yeah. What makes me feel emotionally safe with you? Having a place to exhale.
Okay. Wow.
To breathe. And I think that's just recently I was going through something. I have been going through something, and I really wasn't sharing it with you in detail. I wasn't sharing it with a lot of people in detail. I was just trying to manage it. And so it was getting towards crunch time. And so I think it was just yesterday you were cooking. He was at the kitchen just cooking away. And so I just came in and I hugged him from behind. And he was still chopping onions, and he paused. He touched my hand, and he continued chopping onions.
Well, I touched your hand because anyway. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
And so, you didn't ask me any questions. You were just present. Okay. So in that moment, I didn't need for you to turn around and say, "Baby, what's wrong? Talk to me. Just tell me what's wrong."
Which is what I might have done in the past, trying to be Superman.
I just needed you to be present.
Just be there.
I just needed you to be present. And when I hugged you, I wasn't crying. I just hugged you. But it's something about a hug that kind of releases the inward emotion of a person. And so the tears started to fall, and I just sat in that moment because I needed a space to exhale. And so I had this nice broad warm back to lean on and just rest in that. And so, and then when I was done, you were listening to music while you were cooking. When I was done, I stopped hugging you, and you didn't ask me anything, and I didn't offer any information, and we continued to talk and moved on about. And that's what I needed. I didn't need to explain. I didn't need you to solve the problem. I just needed presence.
And that made you feel safe.
And that made me feel safe because it happens with my students all the time. I'm always going back to my students. But, sometimes their emotions is hard for them to regulate, and they need someone steady to slow them down. I had to do it today with one of my students, and he's just crying. And I said, just breathe in the flower, blow out the candles. And he's, and then he was able to calm down. And I had to squeeze him real tight because he needed that input. And when I let him go, he looked at me, had the biggest smile on his face.
Wow. Okay.
And the tears were gone. I said, "Are you okay?" And went back to his seat.
Wow.
And so some of us sometimes I need that. And I think that's why I was able to offer that to him today. Because I had that safe space from you.
Wow.
Yesterday.
That's deep right there. Okay. I'm glad that I was able to.
So to answer your question, having a place that's safe.
And safety, that means just being present.
Just being present.
Okay. That's deep. All right. For me, I'm giggling. She got me giggling and stuff. I'm trying to be cool.
No.
I'm trying to be cool.
No, but authentic Johnny giggles.
Yeah. So it's authentic Johnny giggles is very playful, yeah.
And it's okay.
It's okay. You like that, Johnny, probably too. A lot of you,
I do.
Okay, awesome.
What do you think about that?
About what?
What I just said.
I just overall about what you said. I'm glad I could be that. I'm glad that you find that kind of security in me, because you sometimes think you have to figure it all out. You do. You want to be able to figure it all out. You don't want to see the people around you sad or crying, or
right.
So to know that just my presence is enough kind of also reinforces what I need, right? To know that I don't have to be Super Johnny, the fixer, the good son, which all the stuff I strive to be internally. I could just be me,
right?
And being me is enough. I could just be Winnie the Pooh.
And I think one time I just remember John. I said, Johnny, I love you. You said, why?
Right. Yeah.
And I made a point to say to you, not because of
that's always my question.
Not because of because of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you said, who am I? And then I was able to say, you're that space for me that's safe. And, because it's very important that you understand that I don't love you because of what you can do for me, but who you are.
Wow. We're in this thing, y'all.
we got 8 people watching. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get out of here soon.
You don't want to answer the question? What about you?
I kind of answered it, okay, but I'll say for me the safe place is knowing I can be me. So when you give me the space to, because I do work to be great, right? I try to be great at everything. As I get older, I know I just can't be. So I could be good at some things, excellent, others. But there needs to be a place where I can tell the secrets of my imperfections. Not even my imperfections, my idiosyncrasies and my weirdness.
Your humanness.
And my humanity.
Yeah.
And my humanity. And that you provide that, when you provide that space for me, I feel safe. Right? I feel safe. I feel safe being the giggly me, as opposed to just the preacher me, or the coach me, or the smart me, or the book reader me, all the impressive, or the guy who, fixes, I could just be, the person I told you about last week. Right? I could be that dude, and you accept me. So accepting me for me makes me feel safe. When I have that space, when I could just be Johnny, that's Johnny, right? There's Pastor Johnny, there's Dr. Wyatt, there's Heraclio, that's the first name, but then there's Johnny, and so I'm coming to grips with who that's the core, that's the 7-year-old boy.
You could see him,
yeah, and so when that 7-year-old boy is the one that needs to be safe,
right?
And he needs to, and if he's safe, then I'm safe. So when you, and I'm trying to say that without getting too emotional, right? So slow down my pace, right? But when that little boy can be safe with you, then I feel then that's important. And so that's the emotional safety. And I would say for many relationships and marriages, that's the key. When you can have that, then the romantic stuff becomes natural, and it becomes authentic. And that's the point of being safe. That is, you want to be authentic, you want to be able to be, you want it to be organic. Then the magic moments are even more powerful,
right?
Because they can happen in simple time. So yeah, so that's it for me. Because I was thinking about it as you was answering your questions, because I didn't come in with any prepared answers. Actually,
you just had questions for me.
Yeah. All right, last one.
More?
Just one more. No, is it a question? Let me see. Let's see. It'll be time for us to go. All right, so this is what we're gonna say. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna say goodbye. We've seen all of y'all here. We didn't prepare a script like we did. We prepare a script and everything, and we be on our own screens and stuff like that. But today we just wanted to talk. And then to tell you, this Valentine's Day is kind of what we say. Don't aim for a perfect Valentine's Day.
Right.
Aim for an authentic Valentine's Day. Be present with each other, make each other safe, aim for a relationship where love can relax. Usa, right? Romance is beautiful. I think over time I've underappreciated romance, but romance has its place and it's really good. And it's good to have a day like Valentine's Day. We could tell our stories about our great Valentine's Day and our nightmare Valentine's Days that made me not like Valentine's Day because I didn't feel safe.
Right.
But partnership is what sustains love when life gets complicated. And so I thank God for that. I thank God for partnership with you and all that good gravy. All right.
Well, thank you for partnering with me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for taking the journey. It's been a long journey. It hasn't been perfect. We as perfect as much as we tell a storybook story, there's been moments where it might not have happened, early on in the day when we were dating and stuff like that. But so somehow we're here. And I'll say this, wherever you are in your relationship today, wherever you are, we hope you feel encouraged by this episode. And we hope that you feel that strong love it's not built in a day. Yeah. It's built over life. It's built over a lifetime.
Over a lifetime.
And it's built in ways that we keep it keeps building in the ways and in the times and the moments where we turn to each other. Right. So that's the name of this episode. Let me show y'all the episode title because we was trying to keep it thing today. But this is the title: Turn toward each other.
Turn towards each other.
Right. So just keep turning toward each other. In good times, turn towards each other. In bad times, turn toward the challenge. And then, so when you wake up in the morning tomorrow, turn toward each other.
Say good morning.
Say good morning, right? And when
good morning, sunshine.
When you drop her off, or y'all drop each other off at the train station, say turn toward each other
and kiss them goodbye.
Kiss goodbye. The 6-second kiss.
Yes, that's a thing.
That's a thing. More than 5 seconds, you hold on to that kiss, and then you when you say hello to each other, you turn towards each other. So spend life turning toward each other, so that when Valentine's Day happens, it's a natural thing. So that's what we leave you with. I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Whether you make it simple with some teddy bears and some candy, or you make it extravagant,
or take out Chinese food,
or you just do takeout.
We've done that.
Or you,
too.
Yeah. We've done Chinese. We've done candlelight at home. We've gone out to dinner.
We've done a movie.
When
the kids were young, we got a babysitter.
Right to the movies. Yeah. So
we got stories. Yeah.
Got stories. But anyway, so we hope that you have enjoyed it. Love you guys to life.
Good seeing you. We miss you.
We miss you. You probably see me more than you see her because she's living life, but I'm here and we'll make sure she comes on as much as she can because she's Mrs. Wyatt now. She's living her own life. And so that's I'll say that the last thing I'll say, as you get older, one of the things that's changed for us is that I think our lives has been either supporting, you try to, this is a deeper conversation. This is what I say though.
Finish your thought. You started it.
I know what what I appreciate about us now though is that I appreciate that we're Johnny and Paulette. I think we've always been Johnny and Paulette.
Right.
But now we're actually.
It felt like Johnny.
That's how it felt. I didn't feel like it was Johnny and Paulette.
But you don't even. That was a running joke with our siblings. Johnny them.
You could call the four of us Johnny them. Okay, I didn't hear that.
Of course you
did. But this is the thing though. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that you have your thing.
Right. And I
don't think I would have, but I wouldn't have appreciated that 15 years ago.
Really?
Because it was about my ministry and about me being pastor and about you supporting what that looks like.
Cast.
Not because I needed you to, but because
that was the expectation.
Not for me. That was the public expectation. And when you when you're in your 30s, you don't feel grown enough to challenge that expectation.
Right.
You get our age and it's like, well, she's gonna live her life. When y'all made me pastor, you made me pastor.
Right.
But I couldn't say that 15 years ago.
Right.
So we had to be past that.
That's your job.
And I was right. You got your job.
And I got my job.
Yeah,
I got my responsibilities.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you become your own person. You're proud of who you become.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more in love with that person because you're like, yeah, when you become your person and the person you are into the person you become, and we've been on that journey together. You supported me and the person I became, and
you supported me
you and the person you become.
In my journey.
We're able to take, I don't want to use the word pride, but maybe that's one of the words. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You take pride in what we've become. In not that you take not credit but pride. You know, so
not only that, you have your own and to add to that, you have your thing and I have my thing, but we still support each other in our you know, he'll come to a school board meeting and start yelling at them with me, holding up signs, and those moments, you know, those moments make me feel loved and appreciated.
Okay. I'm glad.
You know, so even though that's my thing, you're always welcome into my space. Yeah. So you know, in some spaces he's actually Mr. Wyatt.
I'm Mr. Wyatt. I'm Mrs. Wyatt. No, I'm Mrs. Wyatt's husband.
Right. No, husband. That's what my colleagues say.
I'm Mrs. Wyatt's husband.
Husband is here.
Yeah. So that's nice. And then it gives me, and it's healthy for me, because I think so much of it has been, and it has been my ministry and everything.
Yeah.
Before we got married, it was the ministry.
Right.
So now it's at a different space where you have your thing, and it gives me an outlet. Like I don't have to just be focused on that all the time, because it does it can overwhelm. So we won't sing "Thank You for Being a Friend."
We do that too.
Yeah. But all right, y'all. Love you to life. See you. I'll see you next Wednesday. Love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Fumi, keep up with the insights. Janelle, that's my girl too.
Yes.
I like what you're doing on your Instagram, Janelle. I don't know if you guys see
you.
It. We're proud of all of y'all and all my babies. Janelle, Janelle, I knew I ain't gonna do that to you, Janelle, because that's what they did to me back in the day.
She's fruit. She's good fruit.
All the good fruit. Nisi, keep it up.
Nisi, yes.
Tell them girls to stop talking about. Let me stop. I'm not gonna mess with you, Nisi. I'm not gonna mess with you. Not gonna mess with you, Nisi, but tell them girls, you know, to stop embarrassing you like that. All right, we out.
Love you guys.
Bye. Peace. That's not.